I'm Bischofberger. I'm the host here today for the podium discussion, and today I have with me
Sofia Quadrini.
Pleasure to meet you. And I'm active in the Youth Parliament of Canton Schwyz. I'm a board member and I'm as well the treasurer. And I'm very glad to have you here today. And I wanted to ask you, what is your occupation currently?
Yeah, so I'm currently finishing my bachelor's degree in international relations, and I'm also working part-time as a law assistant.
Oh, wonderful. And what do you do politically, if I may ask?
Yes, so I'm currently a board member in UNYA, which is the United Nations Youth Association of Switzerland.
Oh, very nice. Perfect. And how did you start your political journey, if I may ask?
Yes, so I actually first started out as a GMUN member. So this is where I really discovered the field of politics and diplomacy, and where I really grew interested in that field. So I got the chance to participate in various different projects and events in GMUN, and that is how I got introduced to UNYA, actually.
Nice. And then you went over GMUN, you were a board member, I guess, and then now you're in UNYA board member?
Yes, exactly.
Wonderful, perfect. And how long are you doing that, if I may ask?
So it's already been a bit more than a year, just over a year, that I'm part of the UNYA board. Mm-hmm.
Perfect, wonderful. And what are your thoughts about young people participating in politics, and what do you think can they do?
Yes, so I'm very much for youth in politics. I think it's very important to be knowledgeable on different events that are happening. I think that we need to really encourage more youth to get involved in politics. I really think it's important to also encourage voting within the younger generation. Yes, I think it's very very important.
Wonderful. And what are your thoughts about not just youth in politics, but you said, for example, that they should vote, but what do you think about youth in active politics, like, for example, with youth parliaments or UNYA, that we can actually write a couple of things and hand them into a regional government or to national government? Would you support that or not? Are you in favor of that, or do you think that is still a task which is a bit too much? Or I guess since you said you're very much for politics, I guess you're also for voting age of 16. So what's your opinion about that?
Yes, that's a good question, actually. I think that lowering the voting age to 16 would be actually quite favorable, I believe, into really giving the youth a bit more space to be included. I think at age of 16, young people are generally also already quite, concerned about events and very knowledgeable, especially with social media going on. People like to be involved in discussions, and so I think this is important for there to be a platform where the youth can join these discussions and be present at the table, and for the parliament, for example, to really take into consideration the youth's opinions.
Wonderful, perfect. And then my final question, based on your knowledge and experience, if you could give a recommendation for young people or success to anything, what would you tell them? What is, if you anything from your experience that you could tell to young people or to your younger self, what would have helped you?
Yeah, so I would give the advice of really, first of all, knowledging yourself, really look into the information, the facts, and try to also see all different sides of a story, for example, or of a different scenario. Not only stay within your comfort zone of what you already know, but also trying to understand the other side's point of view, which is very important. And then I'd say definitely don't be scared to go out there, participate, make your voice heard, and I actually encourage also young people to, for example, join MUN societies where you can really learn how to debate, how to, lay down your opinion in a diplomatic manner. So this is all different things that youth can do.
Wonderful, perfect. In this case, thank you so much that you've been here. I really enjoyed it, and all the best to you.
Thank you so much.